Linear inequalities. In this chapter, we are dealing with the symbols less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. Okay, the expressions having these symbols are called as linear inequalities. Here, we are taking inequalities with the degree 1. See, x, which means x raised to 1. Okay, x raised to 1. No x square, x cube, etc. can be seen here. That is why the chapter is linear inequalities. Let us take a question. Solve 2 into x plus 3 minus 10 less than or equal to 6 into x minus 2 for real values x. Represent the solution on the number line. So firstly we have to find the values of x and we can mark these results on a number line. Okay. And for solving this inequalities, first we consider this inequality as equality. That is 2 into x plus 3 minus 10 equal to 6 into x minus 2. First we consider this inequality as equality. Okay. So we are writing this question. This one is the question. Then expanding 2 into 2x 4x plus 2 into 3 6, then minus 10 less than or equal to 6x minus 12. Okay. So keeping this inequality as equality, you can change the corresponding terms. Here 4x, 6 minus 10 means minus 4 less than or equal to 6x minus 12. That is 4x. Then when this 6x is moving to left side, will become minus 6x. So 4x minus 6x less than or equal to, here minus 12. Then when this minus 4 moves to right side, plus 4. 4x minus 6x means minus 2x less than or equal to minus 8. Okay. Here we are cancelling the symbols. It is very important to note that when we remove these symbols, the inequality will also change. That is minus 2x less than or equal to minus 8. When you remove these negative symbols, that is 2x, then greater than or equal to 8. That is very important. 2x greater than or equal to x, or x greater than or equal to 8 by 2, that is 4. Okay, that is very important. When you remove negative symbols, inequality will change. X greater than or equal to 4. X greater than or equal to 4 means what? 4 and above. Okay, so you have to draw a number line, then its middle part 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. X greater than 4 means, suppose this is 4 and 4 and above. Okay, so you can shade from 4 onwards, from 4, 5, 6, 7, and you can shade all the parts. That is x greater than or equal to 4. Okay, 4 comma infinity. X belongs to 4 comma infinity. So here question says to represent the solution on a number line. So it is very essential to draw a number line. First you draw a number line, then its middle point 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7 onwards. Then you keep the point 4. Then you shade the number line from 4 onwards, because x is greater than 4. Okay, that is the answer. Next one, solve 3 into x minus 2 by 5 greater than 5 into 2 minus x by 3. In the same way, we can cross multiplication. 3 into 3, 9. 9 into x minus 2 greater than 25 into 2 minus x. Cross multiplication. It's 9x minus 18 greater than 50 minus 25x. That's 9x plus 25x greater than 50 plus 18. That is 34x greater than 68. X greater than 68 by 34, that is x greater than 2. So you draw a number line, middle part 0, then 1, then 2, 3, 4, etc. Here 2, x greater than 2 means you can shade from 2 onwards. Okay, so answer is x greater than 2. This is the answer. There is no need of writing this one. Okay, this is only. Next question, very important question. Solve 7 less than or equal to 3x plus 11 by 2 less than or equal to 11. Here two inequalities are used. Okay, in the previous cases only one inequality, but in this question there are two inequalities. Therefore, this question has its own importance. Okay, here denominator is 2, so you cannot move this denominator to left side or right side, because this has, when this is considered, this is the left side, this is the left side, so we can't move this to left or right side. So you have to eliminate this 2. This 2 has to be eliminated. For that, you can multiply by 2 the whole terms. That is 7 into 2, 3x plus 11 by 2 into 2, 11 into 2. Okay, you multiply these 3 terms by 2. That is 7 into 2 less than or equal to 3x plus 11 by 2 into 2 less than or equal to 11 into 2. So this 2 and 2 can be cancelled, then 3x plus 11 alone. This is 14, this is what? 22. Okay, now this 2 is removed. This is the only technique to remove the denominator, because what? This inequality has 2, this expression has 2 inequalities. So this is the only step. Okay, so we got this line. Then here 3x plus 11, we have to eliminate x. Before that, this 11 has to be eliminated. So here plus 11, so we have to subtract this 11 from each term. This 14 minus 11 less than or equal to 3x plus 11 minus 11. 3x plus 11 minus 11 less than or equal to 22 minus 11. From here 3x plus 11 minus 11, this 11 and 11 cancelled, so 3x only. Here 11 minus 14 minus 11, 3. So 3 less than or equal to 3x less than or equal to, here what? 22 minus 11, 11. Now here 3x, but we have to eliminate x only, so we have to keep x only. So here 3 is multiplied with x, so this 3 is to be removed. For that, we have to divide that whole term by 3. Then 3 by 3 less than or equal to 3x by 3 less than or equal to 11 by 3. 3 by 3 means 1, 3x by 3 means x, 11 by 3. So 1 less than x less than 1 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 11 by 3. Okay. So solution set is what? Closed interval 1 comma 11 by 3, or this one, closed interval 1 comma 11 by 3. So when you represent this expression on the number line, first you draw a number line, then its middle part 0, here 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. So 1 is marked here. What is 11 by 3? 11 by 3 means what? 3 point something. So you consider approximate position of 11 by 3, then you have to shade between 1 and 11 by 3. Okay, or you can find you can finish the answer as this one. Okay, see this question. Ravi obtained 70 and 75 marks in first 2 unit tests. Find the minimum marks he should get in the third test to have an average of at least 60 marks. Okay, so here 3 test papers, 3 examinations were conducted, and Ravi obtained 70 marks for first unit test and 75 marks for second test, and you have to find out the third mark. Let it be x. Then what about the average of these 3 marks? Average means divide by 3. Average of 4 marks means divide by 4. Average of 5 marks means divide by 5. So in this question there are 3 unit tests. So average means 70 plus 75 plus third mark, let it be x. So 70 plus 75 plus x divided by 3, that is average. That is 70 plus 75, that is 145 plus x divided by 3. And question again says that find the minimum marks he should get in the third test to have an average of at least 60 marks. So at least 60 marks, which means what? There are no problems if the mark exceeds 60. If it is 61, no problem. If it is 62, no problem. So at least 60. There is no problem if the mark exceeds 60. If 61, no problem. 62, no problem. Therefore, average mark is greater than or equal to 60. Okay. If it is 59, that may be a problem. If the third mark is if the answer is 58, that is a problem. But question says that average mark is at least 60. So this is to be calculated as what? Average mark must be greater than or equal to 60. Average mark means 145 plus x by 3, which is greater than or equal to 60. Then move this 3 to right side and it becomes 180. So 145 plus x greater than or equal to 180. Or x, this 145, move this 145 to right side. So x greater than 180 minus 145. So x greater than or equal to 35. So this is the minimum mark for the third test paper, 35. Okay. Then graphical method. Solve graphically. There are some more inequalities. 3x plus 4y less than 12, 4x plus 3y less than 12, x less than or equal to 2, x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0. Okay, this is common for all, x greater than or equal to 0, y greater than or equal to 0. Here, first inequality 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 12. First to consider this inequality as equality like this. So you have to calculate x and y for different values. So firstly, you assign x 0. First you write this 0 and this 0. Okay, first you fill 0 here in the diagonal. X 0 here, y equal to 0. What happens when x equal to 0? Substitute x equal to 0 here. It's 3 into 0 plus 4y equal to 12. 3 into 0 plus 3 into 0 plus 3 into 0 plus 4y is equal to 12. 3 into 0 means 0 plus 4y equal to 12. That is 4y equal to 12. Y is equal to 12 by 4, that is 3. So when x equal to 0, y equal to 3. Then we have already assigned here as 0. Then if y equal to 0, what will be x? You substitute y equal to 0 here. That is 3x plus 4 into 0. That is 0. 3x plus 0 equal to 12. That is 3x equal to 12. That is x equal to 12 by 3. That is 4. So when y equal to 0, x will be 4. Right. So you draw x-axis, y-axis, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. When x equal to 0, y equal to 3. 0, 3. This is the point. When x equal to 4, y equal to 0. 4, 0. This is the point. So you draw a straight line here. Okay, this is a straight line. Then, similarly for this inequality, 4x plus 3y less than 12. So first you write these two boxes. When x equal to 0, what happens? When x equal to 0, 4 into 0 plus 3y is equal to 12. 4 into 0 is 0, that's 3y equal to 12. Y is equal to 12 by 3, that is 4. 0, 4. Similarly, when y equal to 0, that is 4x plus 3 into y. 3 into 0 equal to 12. 4x equal to 12. X equal to 3. Okay. Then, in the same graph, mark 0, 4. 0, 4. This is the point. Then 3, 0. This is the point. Draw the straight line. This is a straight line. Okay. Then here x less than or equal to 2. For that, firstly x equal to 2. So there is no y, therefore this type of column is not taken here. Only x equal to 2. X equal to 2 means this is the point. So x equal to 2 means this is a straight line. Okay. So we have drawn 3 different straight lines from these 3 inequalities. So you don't bother about these 2 concepts, because this means you are allowed only to take x and y are positives. That is x greater than 0, y greater than 0. That is why we brought this first 2 quadrant only, because here x is positive, y is positive. That is mentioned here. X is positive, y is positive. Okay. Then we have to shade the corresponding part. See here, this is the first question, 3x plus 4y less than or equal to 12. For shading, first you consider the origin, 0, 0. Okay, first line is what? First line is, this one is the first line. Okay, so you have to shade either this side or this side, either upward or downward. If you shade downward, this origin will include. Okay, origin will be included. Okay, so you have to check whether this 0, 0 is included. For that, assign x equal to 0, y equal to 0 in the first inequalities. That is 3 into 0 plus 4 into 0 less than or equal to 12. 3 into 0 plus 4 into 0 less than or equal to 12. 3 into 0, 0. 4 into 0, 0. And 0 less than or equal to 12. 0, we know that 0 is always less than 12. That is, this is true. 0, here 12 is greater. 0 is less. So, this expression is always true. So, this 0, 0 will be included if you are shading like this. So, you have to shade in the downward direction of the straight line. So, you have to shade here. Okay. There is no need of shading in this area because you have to shade only positive values. That is here, x greater than 0, y greater than 0. So, shading only here. Okay. Like this. Right. Then, for this inequality, this is the line, straight line. If you shade here, the point 0, 0 will be included. So, let us check 4 into 0 plus 3 into 0 less than or equal to 12. That is 0 less than or equal to 12. So, this is true. Therefore, you have to shade in the downward position. Okay. Downward position. Right. Then, x less than or equal to 2. This is x equal to 2. X less than 2 means less than here. Okay. Greater than here. So, you have to shade here only. Here. So, which is the common part for all these shadings? You have to analyze that. So, common shading will be this area. So, that is the answer. Okay. So, first shading is here like this. Second shading is like this. Third shading is like this. So, common area will be here. So, that is the answer. Okay. So, that is all about this chapter.